Which of the following is the correct name for FeSO4? A. Iron 1 sulfate. B. Iron 2 sulfate. C. Iron 3 sulfite. Or D. Iron sulfite. To determine the name of a compound, given its formula, we need to first classify the compound, then apply the rule for that type of compound. FeSO4 is an ionic compound. We know this because iron is a metallic element. When atoms of metallic elements form compounds, they typically end up as positively charged ions. For an ionic compound, the name is simply the name of the cation followed by the name of the anion. So let's identify the cation and the anion based on the given formula. We know that our cation is an iron ion. However, iron is a transition metal. Since transition metals are generally known to form more than one kind of ion, we need to specify which kind we have. We do by specifying the charge in Roman numeral in parentheses behind the name. At this point, we can rule out choice D. It does not specify the charge of iron. From the we should be able to recognize that the anion is sulfate, the only known polyatomic ion consisting of a sulfur atom and 4 oxygen atoms, has a charge of -2 and is called sulfate. This is one of those trivial things that you just need to know. At this point, we can now rule out choice C. The name for the anion is incorrectly given in this choice as sulfite, not sulfate. To figure out the charge of the iron ion in this compound, we use the fact that a compound is electrically neutral. Therefore, the overall charge must be 0. We know that a sulfate ion has a -2 charge. Therefore, the positive charge carried by the iron ion must be equal to +2. The cation is therefore Fe with a +2 charge, and it's called iron 2, or as it used to be known in the old days as ferrous. The name of the compound is simply the name of the cation, iron 2, followed by the name of the anion, sulfate. So it would be iron 2 sulfate. Iron 2 sulfate can also be referred to as ferrous sulfate.